All right, so now we're moving on to our second example of using the actual formulas for functions to evaluate functions. In this case, we're looking at g of x is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 1, and our goal is to find g of 1, g of 2, and g of minus 1. The methodology is going to be the exact same as the last example. For all these inputs that you have here, these x values that you plug in, every place we see an x inside our function, we're going to replace it with the input. Always think of functions in terms of inputs and outputs. I'm plugging in a 1. What happens to that 1? Well, it's going to be 1 squared plus 2 times parentheses 1 plus 1. Anytime you do a substitution, this is a pro tip. Anytime you do a substitution, put parentheses around it. This will save you a lot of headache and also make sure that you don't make distribution errors later in the problem when you go to simplify. So g of 1 is equal to this. 1 squared is just 1. 2 times 1 is 2. And we're adding 1. So this is equal to 4. Okay. Now looking at g of 2. G of 2, every place I see an x, I'm going to replace it with a 2. And I'm going to use parentheses to do it. So I have 2 squared plus 2 times 2 plus 1. Okay, simplify. So 2 squared is 4 plus 2 times 2, which is 4, plus 1. So this gives me 9. I'll circle my answers here. 4 and 9. All right, let's take a look at g of minus 1. Every place I see an x, I'm going to replace it with a minus 1. So I have minus 1 squared plus 2 times minus 1. That's a times, not subtraction. Plus 1. So this gives me, well, what's minus 1 squared? That's just 1. 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. And then we have this plus 1 here. Okay? And that is equal to, well, we have 1 plus 1 minus 2. So this is actually 0. Okay, so I plug in minus 1, I got 0. And that's my answer for that. So all we did here is note that the things I'm plugging into my function are x values. So I'm going to replace x with each of these different x values and then simplify. That'll give me the value of my function, aka the y values, right? So we've done what we set out to do. We found the value at 1, 2, and minus 1, and with that we are done with this example. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this, please head over to projectgradered.com, and I hope to see you there.